good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this. Karibu na karibu sana to this channel. So today I'll be taking you through how to make fermented cabbage, or in other words, you can call it suhat. Drum rolls. So for the recipe, all you need is salt. So this is my salt. Cabbage, which is the main character here. So this is my cabbage, and maybe you'll need this. For me, I think I'll need this, but you can also use your hands to squeeze. You will use both. So the one which you will feel that is comfortable with us, that's what you'll be using. And of course, you'll need a glass jar. So the reason why you need a glass jar is because the glass jar is where you're going to store your cabbage after you're done squeezing the juice out of it. Well, I will show you everything, so let's dive in. So this is our cabbage. Get a reasonable amount of cabbage that you know is going to fit in your glass jar. For instance, this is my glass jar. It's about 750 ml. This reasonable amount of cabbage, and then I'm going to use a reasonable amount of salt. I'm African, so I will measure with my eyes. So the reason as to why we're putting this salt here, this salt will help in the squeezing out the juice from this cabbage. You want to squeeze enough that you can see the juices. I will show you later on once I'm done squeezing. Suhat is very nutritious. It's probiotic rich, so that means it helps. It really comes through during your digestion. If you have issues with your gut health and your digestion, this is what you need. And you have to make sure that your cabbages, they are finely cut, so that you can squeeze out the juices, like I've shown you earlier. And the ingredients, it's only salted cabbage and a glass jar. And this glass jar, you find them in the streets, especially here in Kenya. They are everywhere in the streets at a very affordable price. For those of you who want to lose weight, this is a must-have in your recipe. Since when it's fermented, it tends to be a little bit sour. It can be tiresome, but we're not giving up since this is what you want. So let's keep on squeezing. For my cabbage, this is what I've managed to get. The reason as to why we squeeze is because we want to have this juice. This is what is going to help in speeding up the rate of the reaction. Like, it's going to act as a catalyst. So it's jar time. squeezing, I have squeezed for only approximately 5 minutes. And you can see, when you are purchasing your glass jar, please make sure that the glass jar is tight. Like it can't allow any air to enter in it. You see? It's airtight. The good thing with SAUERKRAUT, you don't need a refrigerator. That's the good thing with these fermented foods. You get to store your food in your glass jar. The only time you open the glass jar is when you are scooping and you want to consume it. You can consume it with any other food by adding it, like maybe an appetizer to your food, or you can also use it in the morning once you're up. That's the perfect time to use it. Once you're up, your stomach is empty, take a spoon of SAUERKRAUT and you'll be good. So once you've stored it, after like 5 days, you open your jar, unaigeuza, then you close it. It's ready for consumption after 2 weeks. Make sure you stored it in a cool and dry place. So that is me, Shiro. Until next time, I hope you have enjoyed and you have learned something new. Adios.